Hello everyone, my name is Vaidehi. Welcome to my channel. Today we are going to discuss in a simple format regarding poetry and types of poetry in English literature. Here, types of poetry doesn't mean that I am going to discuss many types of poetry at a stretch. No, I'm going to discuss only some important types of poetry frequently asked. So, what is a poetry? Poetry is a type of literature which is based on interplay of words and rhythm. That's why whenever we take a poetry, we have a specific, in many of the poetry, we have a specific form, we have a specific way to read, we have a specific meter, we have stressed syllables, we have unstressed syllables, we have iambic forms, so on. Types of poetry. So here the types of poetry we are going to discuss are ballad, elegy, epic, lyric, ode, sonnet. Ballad. What is ballad? Ballad was previously an oral poetry. Group of people used to stand in a circle. When one person used to complete singing, immediately another person used to catch up. In ancient days, this ballad was only sung. It was sung in quatrain or it is written in quatrain. Quatrain means 4 lines. It was started in 13th century. Mostly, the famous example is this ballad of Father Gilligan or Rhyme of Ancient Mariner by Samuel Taylor Coleridge. This is most well-known poem, Rhyme of Ancient Mariner, where ancient mariner tells a story to people regarding his curse which he received from an albatross for killing it without no reason. Elegy. What is elegy? Elegy is a poem of serious reflection. It is written mostly when poet mourns over someone's death. This elegy was started in 16th century, but it acquired fame in 18th century. For example, elegy written in a country churchyard by Thomas Gray is most famous elegy because in this elegy Thomas Gray reflects over serious ideas of culture, customs, traditions which are lost. He reflects over serious ideas like where he says the church bell is ringing, people are going to work. So he is serious about this typical village culture which is lost, and he reflects over his death which may happen on one particular day. In this, another type of elegy is pastoral elegy. What is pastoral elegy? It is written by a group, this elegy is written by shepherds. It is not really written by shepherds, it is written by poet, but romantic poets took some characters of shepherds and used to reflect their thought process. Most famous example is Adonis by Percy Bysshe Shelley. Adonis. In this poem Adonis, Percy Bysshe Shelley reflects death of Keats by taking a mythological character of Adonis. Epic. This is derived from word epikos. Epic is a long narrative poem. In this, we generally have a hero who is a round character, who has unusual courage, who has unparalleled bravery. He succeeds over all the villains. For example, Beowulf is the famous epic in English literature. Lyric. This is derived from a Greek word, lyre. It reflects specific moods and emotions. It was often said that lyric is a music played in an accompaniment to lyre. Ode. This is derived from a Greek word. It is derived from a word eidon. What is eidon? Eidon means to chant or to sing. So, ode is written in praise of someone or praise of something, so on. In this, we have three types of odes. One is Pindaric ode. It reflected on serious subject forms. It had strophe, epode, antistrophe, where people used to follow a regular pattern of strophe, epode, and antistrophe. Next, we have Horatian ode written by Horace with not much of an irregular meter or pattern. He wrote irregular meter. Then we have irregular odes written by John Keats. For example, Ode to Nightingale, written by John Keats. Here in this poem, he sings praises of Nightingale. He says, how great is Nightingale? He describes Nightingale and universalizes its voice, its tone, and so on. Sonnet. A 14-line poem is called sonnet. It is written in iambic pentameter. Now, what is a meter? 2 syllables together is known as meter. What is iambic? When stressed is followed by unstressed, it is called iambic pentameter. We have three types of sonnets. One is Petrarchan sonnet written by an Italian poet, Petrarch, in 13th century. So he writes in the rhyming form of ABBA, ABBA, CDE, CDE, or he writes in the form of ABBA, ABBA, CD, CC, DC. Next is Spenserian sonnet. It was written by Spenser. In this also we have same 14-line format, but the rhyming pattern is ABAB, CD, EF, GG. Last but not least, we have Shakespearean sonnet written by Shakespeare. In this, after couplet, the next couplet is followed by the last line of previous rhyming scheme. For example, the rhyming scheme of next couplet is followed by the rhyming scheme of previous couplet. Couplet means 2 lines. For example, the rhyming scheme is ABAB, BCBC, CDCD, EE. Thank you. If you have liked my notes, kindly subscribe my channel.